Hunter. And now the starting lineups for your West Hancock Titans. Number 5, Lewis Siegfried. Number 11, Hunter Bowman. Number 14, Gavin Roadhouse. Number 15, Nolan Gooding. And number 22, Cooper Rose. The head coach for the Cyclones is Ian Coughlin. He's assisted by Sam DeCounter. The head coach for the Titans is Jeff Dahl. He's assisted by Jamie Cousins, Brandon Grunewald, and Paxton Harmon. Let's give both these teams a round of applause.
Welcome into Warsaw High School. We're getting ready for the last match of day number 2, and I do see that our screen is currently going black quite a bit, so I'll try to get that all fixed for you guys here in a moment. Tip-off is going to be between Cooper Knowles and Ryan Clark. Titans are going to get it and start with the ball. Grotehouse is going to have it. Again, this is game number 2 of the night. Froman will try a corner 3. That one doesn't hit. Rebounded by the Titans. Gooding has it. Kicks it back to the corner. Up top, Grotehouse will try a 3 at the top of the key. No good. Another offensive rebound. Titans with it again. Siegfried tries a 3. Third time's the charm. Siegfried knocks it down. Now West Prairie with the chance to answer. Again, the second game of the day. The first one was between Southeastern and Unity. Unity got the win in that matchup earlier. A drive inside. Could have been a foul call there against Froman. Braden Copeland went up for it. Didn't get the foul call. And Titans ball with a chance on the other end. Corner Gooding, baseline drive, goes up with the layup, no good. And over and back, going to be called against Cooper Knowles, and it'll be Cyclones basketball. I'd like to thank everybody for joining in and watching here today. My name's Luke Little, Emily Higgy on camera as always. This is TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. West Hancock Titan Sports are presented by LJ Insurance. The two matchups that took place yesterday was between Unity and West Prairie, where Unity got the win, and Southeastern versus Illini West, where Illini West got the win. Nice shot there from Eli to counter. He knocks it down, makes it a 3-2 game. I'm trying to get the screen not to black out on you guys. Corner 3 there from Froman, no good. Saved by the Titans. Back up with it is Gooding. 7-2 now the score. The counter with the only points for the Cyclones so far. Siegfried and Gooding, the only ones for the Titans. And 5-2 is the score correction there. Drive from Froman, layup is short. Rebound, Grotehouse put back, no good either. Ball tipped around. Titans get another offensive board, and Knowles just lays that one up and in. 7-2 now the score. Titans with the lead. Knowles has his first points of the matchup. Again, I do apologize for the blackouts that we've been having. Drive from Copeland, stolen away by Siegfried. Grotehouse loses control, and Whitman gets the steal. Copeland with it. This is a young West Prairie team. Had a lot of freshmen playing, and a great junior high team. Had some struggles early as a younger squad last year, and as this team will get older through the next couple of seasons, they're going to be a team that's going to cause a lot of troubles. And there we see the pick. I believe that was Rugger Olson. That'll stay with the Titans, however. Titans coming off of a loss on Friday. That was against, I believe, the number 2 ranked team in the state in Williamsville. And a big one there. 3-point ball is good for the Titans. Makes it 10-2. Another State Bank of Nauvoo 3 falls. That one's out of bounds. It'll stay here with West Prairie. Grotehouse knocking down the 3-pointer. extending the Titans' lead. Braden Copeland with it, guarded by Grothaus, tries to go left. Step back three from the wing. That's short, no good. Siegfried gets the rebound. Titans back on the attack. Has it, gives it corner. Grothaus, does he have another one in him? He does. Another three-pointer for the Titans. Gavin Grothaus has 2 State Bank of Nauvoo threes here early in this game. 13-2. Copeland tries the answer. It's there. Nylon for Braden Copeland. Cyclones got 5. Make it 13-5 the score. Gooding with it. Goes baseline. They're going to call a foul. This will be the first against the Cyclones. Hunter Froman will check out of the game along with Cooper Knowles. Crowley and Hurt will check in for the Titans. The first substitutions of the game here early, halfway through the first for the Titans. Copeland with it again. Main score for this West Prairie Cyclones team. They give it back out. DeCounter tries a three. That one's no good off the top of the backboard, and they're not going to say it's tipped. It's going to be Titans ball after that shot. Again, I'd like to thank everybody for joining and watching. If you want to put in the comment section who you're rooting for, where you're watching from, I'd love to give you guys a shout out. Siegfried tries it, no good, short. Rebound, Grothaus goes up, fouled. He'll head to the line for 2, and Grothaus, before he got injured, he was leading this team in rebounds per game, around 9 rebounds per game. I think he's still around that area. It's him and Knowles as the main rebounders for this Titan squad. That free throw is no good at the Cole Morgan Hauling free throw line. 13-5 our score. DeCounter and Copeland the only points for West Prairie so far. That free throw is good from Grothaus. He knocks down one, goes 50% from the charity stripe. Copeland with it again. Gets past Grothaus, drives inside. Beautiful left-hand move, just can't get enough spin on it for it to fall, and they're going to call him for the foul. Reaching in on Grothaus. Second team foul here against the Cyclones. Siegfried will bring it up for the Titans. Siegfried's really started to flourish for this team with Grothaus in the game, but there's a bad turnover, unerrand turnover from the Titans. Bounce pass, doesn't find his man to counter, gives it right back. Siegfried with it, down to Gooding, on the block, working against 2, that's Whitman. Back out Siegfried, tries the 3, that's no good. It's on the line, but too long. Hits back iron, rolls, bounces out. 2:55 on the clock. Olsen with it. Ball's loose. Titans come away with it. Siegfried will get the steal. Crowley goes up with the layup. That's no good. Siegfried putback rebound is there. He's got 5 on the game. Makes it 16-5 Titans. Copeland with it. Dealing with the pressure. Goes inside. Kicks it out. Open 3 to counter. That's no good. Airballs it. Saved by Whitman. Good job giving them another chance here on the offensive side. And I believe the call is going to be 5 seconds. 5-second violation. I'm not sure what the official call was. I didn't see the hand gesture from the official myself. It would either have been 5 seconds or an illegal screen from another player. I didn't see the foul or the foul call. Shot rejected by DeCounter. Good defense there. Gooding's shot is no good. West Prairie with it. Drive by Copeland. Goes up with it. They're going to get him for the travel. They're going to say it wasn't a gather step. Instead of jumping off both feet, he tries to go with one more. That'll be Titans ball. Gooding will check out. Knowles will check back in. Titans love to run their 7-man rotation. West Prairie second with 5 so far. Hurt will try a 3. That's no good. Rebounded by Crowley. His putback's no good. Tipped out. Rebounded by Whitman. Matt Whitman, give it up. Copeland now guarded by Froman. 1:35 on the clock here in the first. Final game of day number 2. Whitman working against Hurt, drives inside, throws a tough one up. That's good. Matt Whitman gets his first points of the game. 7-16 now the score. Corner, Froman thought about it, doesn't take it. Back out. His no-look pass to Hurt is no good. Whitman will pick it up on the other side of the floor. West-Prairie going to slow it down. Copeland catching his breath. The counter with it at the top of the key, working in the middle. Just hand it off. Deep three, oh my. Copeland no good. Felt confident with that one. Had the distance, just not quite on line. Siegfried now drives, kicks. Crowley corner. That's no good. Rebounded by Ryan Clark. 38 seconds on the clock here in the first quarter. Titans with a 9-point lead. Knowles on Copeland. Interesting matchup there at the 3-point line. Whitman in the corner now. Siegfried will poke it from behind. Crowley can't get to it. Copeland does instead. Siegfried another steal. Gets his hand on that one. Tries to give it over to Crowley. Now Hurt to Knowles. Drives in. Nice layup there from Knowles. Assist to Hurt. 18-7. Titans 11-point lead. 8 seconds on the clock. West-Prairie will have a chance and a turnover under the arms of Copeland. The bounce pass just a little too low. Siegfried will check out. Grothaus will check in here with 5 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. 11-point lead for the Titans. Corner three is up. That's no good. Rebounded by the counter, and that's how the first quarter is going to end. Titans 11-point lead heading into the second. This is TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. Was Hancock Titan Sports presented by LJ Insurance. We'll be back after this quarter break. We'll see you after this.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Welcome back here to Warsaw High School for the Hancock County Invitational, the 104th Hancock County Boys Basketball Tournament. We got some matchups taking place tomorrow. Illini West versus West Prairie will be the first game at 6 o'clock. We'll be covering that one here on TSSR Game Time Line. We had some issues covering the 6 o'clock game this morning, so I do apologize that. I shouldn't say this morning, this afternoon, so I do apologize about that. And then we had Unity versus West Hancock tomorrow at 7:30. Those will be the two matchups taking place tomorrow night. Back here for the second quarter, Whitman going to bring it up for West Prairie. They'll have the ball down by 11. Titans putting some pressure on deep outside the 3-point line. Grothaus almost face guarding Copeland over there. Just trying to eliminate him from this game for West Prairie. Corner. Olsen with it. Back to the counter. Open three-pointer. Olsen tries it. No good. Rebounded by Knowles. Titans with the ball. Gives it up to Froman. Swinging it around. Kicks it corner. Crowley. Again, he'll try it. No good. Froman with the strong rebound. Moving it around. Wing three. That one's short again. Strong rebound and putback from Crowley is good. First points here of the second quarter goes to the Titans. Crowley's got his first of the game. Game is at Warsaw High School. To Alex in the comment section. Nice drive. Blocked by Knowles. Clark tried to go up on him. No good. Titans with it now. And to Alex in the comment section, we are at Warsaw High School here. So the Titans with some home court advantage. Deep three. Grothaus, that's short. Rebounded by Clark. Cyclones with it. Still a 20-7 lead for the Titans. 6:30 on the clock. Drive, kick, Clark corner. That's no good. Long and a little to the left. Froman now with he drives inside, kicks it out. Back up top, pass it to Knowles. Good hands from Olson. And they're going to get him with the travel. Say he picked up his foot before he got the ball off. Gooding and Siegfried will check in for Froman and Hurt here for the Titans. Titans are going to have it underneath the basket. Siegfried going to have the inbound for West Hancock. Corner three again, that's long. Titans missing a lot of threes, but they've made 3 of them so far. That one's just a little high for Crowley in the corner. It'll be West Prairie basketball with 6:01. Copeland leading West Prairie so far in points. He's got 3, knocked down a 3-pointer in the first quarter. Whitman and DeCounter have 2 each. The leading scorer for the game so far is Gavin Grothouse with 7. Copeland gives it off to DeCounter, guarded by Knowles. Nice back cut from Olson. Layup is there. Assist goes to DeCounter. Olson's first points, West Prairie's first points here, the second quarter, with 5:42 to go. Grothouse gives it to Gooding. Likes to go baseline from there. He tries it again. Back out to Siegfried. He drives, loses control. Foul going to be called. It'll be the first against the Cyclones here in the quarter. Froman comes into the game for Gooding. Froman will have the inbound. Foul goes on Matt Whitman, his first of the game. Siegfried gets it, guarded by Copeland. Drives inside, throws up a layup, just too easy. There for Siegfried, he's got 7 on the game. Whitman gonna bring it up here for West Prairie. Froman gonna pick up the foul. Just putting a little bit too much pressure there on Whitman, a little unnecessary. West Prairie gonna have the ball. First foul against the Titans of the quarter, so not really any harm in that category. Copeland now with it, guarded by Crowley. Tries to go left, back out to counter. Thought about the 3, doesn't take it. Another drive. Copeland can't kick it to the corner. There he goes. Now Olson back up, just swinging it around. Nothing really open down low. This team's liking to work out at the 3-point line for the most part. That shot's no good. Siegfried kicks it over. Back up Froman, swinging it around. Give it one more pass. 3-corner, that's short. Rebounded by DeCounter. West Prairie back on offense. DeCounter showing off his handles. Gives it over to Whitman, a little high, but Whitman corrals it. And a timeout going to be taken by West Prairie, and head coach Ian Conkling will take a timeout as well here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH with Hancock Titan Sports, presented by LJ Insurance. We'll be back after this.
When I walk in and talk to my patients, I like my patients first and foremost to feel comfortable. I like to keep it real with them. I like them to know that I'm there to listen to them and to help them understand some of the processes that they may be going through. The most rewarding aspect that I feel with caring for patients is when those patients come back in and they tell me how much better they feel for something that I have helped them accomplish in their healthcare.
Welcome back here to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Some news over in the professional world in the NFL. Rams taking on the Vikings. That scores 10-3 in favor of the Rams. It's the last matchup of the wild card round. The winner will take on the Eagles, I do believe. It could be the Eagles or the Lions. I'm not completely sure. If you do know in the comment section, go ahead and put it there. But we're back here at Warsaw High School. Siegfried tries a 3. It rolls around. Doesn't fall. Copeland gets the rebound. We're halfway through the second. 22-9 the lead for the Titans. Strip from Siegfried. Fast break. Pass from Hurt. That's good. Layup falls for Siegfried. 2 more for him. He's up to 9. I believe he had 24 against Williamsville in their last matchup. Makes it a 24-9 lead for the Titans. Copeland with it. Drives inside, kicks it out to counter, tries a three. That's long, no good. Rebounded by Grothaus. Kicks it up to Froman. Knowles not really getting a lot of work down low here in this one so far. Froman will try corner three. That one's good. Another State Bank of Nauvoo three falls, and Froman gets his first points of the game. 27-9 now the score. Drive inside, corner kick. They're going to say it was tipped by Siegfried. It'll stay here with West Prairie. Or rather, Siegfried and I both thought that it was off of him, but they're going to give it to the Titans instead. I thought they signaled for West Prairie to have the ball. But it'll be a turnover on West Prairie. Siegfried drives, left hand, left side. That one falls. 2 points there for the Titans. 20-point lead, 29-9. Siegfried's got 6 in the quarter. Whitman loses control, has to give it up. Copeland with it, guarded by Hurt. He's at the free throw line, spin, pokes it from behind. Good defense from Hurt, but a foul going to be called on Froman. This will be his second of the game. And the team's second of the quarter. Inbound for West Prairie. Get it into Copeland. Guarded by Hurt again. Titans switching man defense. It's worked well so far. A lot of steals, a lot of fast break opportunities. The handoff to the counter is no good. It'll be a turnover on West Prairie. Just another miscommunication. Titans with the ball again, trying to extend their lead of 20. Grothaus gonna have it. He had 7 in the first quarter. He's got nothing here in the second. Corner three from Hurt. That one's good. Braden Hurt gets a State Bank of Nauvoo three, his first points of the game. Doesn't shoot it a lot, but when he does, they look good. Siegfried and Whitman fighting for it on the ground. Whitman loses control. They don't get the jump ball call. Titans with it now. Hurt with the ball. Thought about the three, kicks it to Froman in the corner instead. He goes baseline, and a push foul going to be called against the counter. This is his first or second, I do believe. Second team foul against the Cyclones. His second as well. He's got 2 in the game. They get it into Froman. His layup's good right off the inbound. 5 on the quarter now for Froman. They give it over to the counter now. The same 5 have been playing this whole game for West Prairie so far. Almost through the second quarter. Olsen loses control. A turnover. It'll be Titans ball. Gooding and Crowley check in, and Jess Scott is going to check in as well here for the Titans. Siegfried and Knowles come out of the game along with Grothaus. Froman going to have it here for the Titans. 2-3 zone from West Prairie now on this one. Scott going to be flashing around the free throw line. Now it's Gooding. Gives it down to Scott. Throws the layup up and one. Jess Scott right when he gets in the game. Head to the Cole Morgan Halling free throw line here for a chance for one more. The old-fashioned three-point play. The and-one opportunity. Free throw is no good. Tipped out of bounds. They'll say it'll be West Prairie ball. Titans have made 1 free throw so far, have only attempted 3, shooting 33% from the line. 36-9 now the score. Titans with a 27-point lead here, a minute to go before the half. Copeland with it, gives it out Olsen. Goes left, puts up a shot, blocked by Froman. Froman with the drive, the dish. Crowley kicks it out to Hurt. Good ball movement from the Titans here, and then it kind of goes to a standstill there with Froman. Crowley again. Might have had Scott cutting. They don't give it to him. Corner kick Froman tries it. That one's good. Titans 30-point lead thanks to Froman knocking down his second. State Bank of Nauvoo 3. 39-9 now the score. They get it down to Olsen. Back up to counter. Tried to give it to Olsen down low, and Olsen was trying to cut back out. Nobody was there. Turnover. Titans with the ball, 19 seconds remaining here in the second. Froman gonna bring it up. Gets a screen by Scott. Hits it over to Hurt. Crowley, back up, swing it around. Froman will slow it back down. Gooden goes baseline, drives, dish up Hurt. He'll try it, buzzer beater, no good. A little long, a little to the left, but the Titans will head to the break with a 30-point lead here, 39-9. We'll head to a quick break. We'll be back with some halftime stats right after this here on TSSR Game Time Live.
I grew up in a small town in Missouri, and I like the feel of community. I like knowing the people that I take care of and knowing the people around me, providing care for someone that you know is in this community and helping them to get better.
Titans have the lead going into half, 39-9. I got some halftime stats for you. We'll start with the West Prairie Cyclones. 2 points belongs to Matt Whitman, 2 points to Eli DeCounter, 2 points to Rugger Olson, and the leading scorer for West Prairie right now is Braden Copeland with 3. They only had 2 points there in the second quarter, total of 9. For the Titans, 2 points belongs to Jess Scott, got his points right when he came off the bench, had an and one opportunity, misses the free throw. Jordan Crowley has 2. Braden Hurt knocked down the State Bank of Nauvoo 3. 7 points belongs to Gavin Grotehouse, 4 to Cooper Knowles, a quiet night so far. 8 points to Hunter Froman, all coming from the second quarter. 2 State Bank of Nauvoo threes, and Lewis Siegfried has 11. He had 6 there in the second. He had 5 in the first, only 1 3-pointer for him so far in this one. We're about 9 minutes away from the second half of action. Titans with the lead, looking to continue their great season. Shout out to Doug Stevenson in the comments section, shouting out Cooper Knowles and the Titans. Titans 4 losses so far from the season come from Williamsville, the number 2 current ranked team in the state in 2A basketball, I do believe. They lost to Rock Ridge in the championship game in the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. A very good team there that has a chance for a deep run in the playoffs. They lost to the previous number 1 ranked 2A school in Peoria Manual. That was in the Great Western Shootout at Abington Avon. And they lost to 3A school Jacksonville in the very first game of the season. Those are the 4 losses for the Titans so far this year. And for the West Prairie Cyclones, they have 8 losses. Started off with 2 losses to Illini West and Illini Bluffs. Came back, got a win against BPC, dropped one to Macomb. Beat Biggsville West Central, lost to Elmwood. It's been a back-and-forth season, win one, lose one. The first time they got on a streak was against Lewiston, LVC, and then Knoxville. Their past 2 matchups have been losses against Monmouth United and Minden Unity. That was here at this tournament that went to OT. 80-72 was the final score. They'll take on Illini West and Augusta Southeastern as their last 2 matchups of this tournament. We'll head to a break. We'll be right back after this quick word from my boss, Dwayne Hulett, here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Oh, welcome back. We're here with Adrian McGregor. Adrian, you're a Macomb guy.
Yes.
So you're living in Macomb, working at MDH.
Yes.
What's your position?
So I'm the Vice President of Clinical and Support Services here at the hospital. I have about 120 employees that roll up my direction through the organizational chart. And probably the easiest way to explain, so I have a great group of department directors that work for me. So areas like radiology and lab and physical therapy and cardiopulmonary services, those are kind of the main areas that roll my way. And then on the support side, pretty much all things with the plant, the facilities, keeping it clean, construction, all of that rolls up in my direction as well. So I never am bored, and I have plenty to do every day. So sometimes it feels like I just need more daylight than I need work. But this is a great organization, and I work with some of the best people in this community, and I'm proud of that. Mostly proud of all that they are and all that they do, and the employees and what they contribute to the organization. We have a great group here.
Well, two things that caught my attention in what you mentioned. There's been a lot of construction going on, so you've had a lot to deal with. Maybe we could hit on that.
Sure.
But I don't know that in any of the times that I've done these interviews that we've talked about keeping the facility clean.
Yes.
I think those are the forgotten heroes of this place, right? Because if any place needs to be clean, it's here.
Yes.
How important and how much effort goes into keeping a hospital clean?
Well, I can tell you a tremendous amount of effort is made at keeping the facility clean. And just to give you an idea of the complexity of that, we have 14,000 visits a year in our emergency department, for instance. Everybody that comes to the emergency department is most likely having a bad moment of their day, or could be a game changer for their year or even beyond. And so obviously that high volume, that equates to 40 or 50 patients a day. You got to have a clean place for every patient coming in, hour by hour, minute by minute. And so that area just alone has to be kept clean. But then when you expand out to, we have approximately 800,000 square feet that needs to be kept clean throughout the entire hospital.
That's a lot of feet.
We do have a lot of employees engaged in that area. Jimmy Rogers actually oversees that area and then some. And so he has put together a team within our environmental services department to ensure cleanliness within the four walls of the hospital alone, but then also partners with several independent contractors that work on some of our business buildings or our physician buildings in other clinics that we have that aren't even located in Macomb. And so he and I have worked closely together over the past 3 years on this. And it was a struggle during COVID for sure, because you want to ensure that every area is cleaned, not only daily, but at times within every hour, if not more. And so it is a valiant effort. It's so important that Medicare watches for any type of hospital-acquired infection that could be picked up from the hospital. So our job is to stay clean, keep clean, and be even cleaner than mom or grandma would ever want you to have. So
a lot more than washing hands.
It really is, and hand washing is part of that as well. In our infection control department, who would have thought that within healthcare that keeping your hands cleaned every hour, every day, after every and even during patient interactions could be a game changer with preventing further infection. And we watch it very, very closely. And of course, everywhere you go, you see not only sinks and patient care areas, but hand gelling in and throughout that. And so we have to, it's what we do. It's not, oh, wow, that's a lot. It's what you do in healthcare. You have to do it. It takes care of patients. It takes care of practitioners. It is basic and fundamental, but when you do it, the outcomes are pretty clear. You help patient care. You prevent infections from happening that shouldn't have happened. Number one. Number two is your staff stay healthier as well.
Which is key in today's world.
Absolutely.
Well, Adrian, I greatly appreciate you coming and talking. And we just touched on some of the stuff that you deal with on a daily basis. So I'm sure we can talk to you again about some other things.
You bet.
But it was fun talking about the things that people kind of, I think, forget about a little bit, or get left behind. We talk about the doctors and the nurses all the time. We don't talk about the people that keep that
You bet.
stuff rolling. So I appreciate you being here. And
Thank you
look
so
forward to talking
much.
to you
It was
soon.
wonderful. Thank you.
We'll be right back after this.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Dry needling is where you insert a filiform needle into a muscle, a tendon, a ligament, sometimes a bone, and it promotes blood flow and circulation so that it heals that particular painful area.
Welcome back here to Warsaw High School, getting ready for the second half of action. Teams are coming out of their locker rooms. I got a quick word from one of our sponsors, LJ Insurance. LJ Insurance, with locations in Keokuk and Fort Madison, they can be sure to answer all your insurance questions. Because LJ Insurance is an independent agency, they can tailor a policy to fit your needs. Call LJ Insurance today at 319-524-4223 and ask them about life, health, auto, and home insurance, and more. Or visit their office at 515 Main Street in Keokuk, Iowa. LJ Insurance is locally focused with sound advice. I think we made the whole entire second quarter with no blackouts, so we're going to hope for the same exact thing here in the third. Might have just jinxed it myself, but has been smooth running so far. 39-9, smooth runnings for the Titans so far as well here in this one. Getting ready for the second half of action. Titans with the lead. Lewis Siegfried, the leading scorer of the game so far, with 11. Titans going to start with the ball. Siegfried going to have the inbound for West Hancock. I'd again like to thank everybody for joining in and watching here this Hancock County Invitational Basketball Tournament, the 104th Hancock County Boys Basketball Invitational Tournament. Grotehouse going to bring it up for the Titans. Looks like an almost 2-1-2 for West Prairie, maybe just a 2-3 with the middleman going a little high. More like a 2-3 now. Siegfried with it. They give it over. Wings are going to be the problem. That three is no good. Rebounded by Olsen. Good job getting the board. 7:40 on the clock here in the third quarter. The counter with it. Back over. Starting five out for both teams. The three ball's no good there for West Prairie. Offensive rebound goes to Clark. Throws it back out. That's blocked by Knowles. Gooding gets the ball. Immediate turnover. The counter's layup is good, and great job by West Prairie to get some quick, easy points off that one. First points of the third quarter goes to the Cyclones. They got 11. Down to Knowles. Looking for a cutting man. Has Grotehouse. His shot is good. Grotehouse has 9. Titans back up by 30. To counter, the leading scorer now for West Prairie, the only player for West Prairie to score more than once. Copeland tries to put his name in that bucket as well. That doesn't fall. Siegfried now with it for the Titans. Gives it over to Froman. Titans taking it a little slow. Drive the kick, back up top. Another swing. They don't take the three. Siegfried will drive again, throws his layup up. That one falls. He's got 13 on the game. Make it 43-11. Siegfried having a nice showing on the inside. Trap in the corner. Copeland tries to get rid of it. Knowles, watch out for the dunk. That one is up and in. Knowles throws it down. His first point since the first quarter. He's got 6 on the game. 5:55 on the clock. Another steal. Whitman loses control. Siegfried gives it over. Froman wanted the oop, but just gets the layup instead. He's got 10. Titans are showing off their speed here in this one. Another strip by the Titans. And Cooper Knowles pokes it loose. Now Froman gives it over to Grotehouse. He tries to throw it down. He just quite can't. Grotehouse had a twisted ankle earlier in the season, missed 7 games, I believe. Has to be careful with that. Timeout taken by West Prairie. Full timeout I should add a very adamant timeout at that by Coach Ian Conklin. We'll stay with you here on this one. 5:24 on the clock, 49-11 our score. Titans with the lead. Been a pretty clean game so far between both squads. Only a couple players for the Titans with fouls, and West Prairie has 3 players with fouls. Eli to counter with 2. That's the most for West Prairie. Titans have 3 players in double digits. Gavin Grothaus has 11. Froman has 10. Siegfried has 13 in this one so far. Eli to counter has 4, the leading scorer for West Prairie. Again, they only had 2 points in the second quarter. They've matched that already here in the third. West Prairie going to have the ball to counter on the inbound. Whitman going to bring it up. Titans playing a zone here. The counter goes in, kicks it back out. Whitman thought about the 3, doesn't want to take it. Back to the counter. Trip from behind by Froman. He gets it back in a dangerous position right there. Moves it back out to Whitman. Nothing open for West Prairie. Good defense from the Titans. Drive from Copeland. His shot's airballed. Clark goes back up, and a foul going to be called here against Gooding, most likely. This will be the first for the Titans of the quarter, and the first free throw attempts here this game for West Prairie. Ryan Clark going to head to the line for 2. Gooding picks up the foul, his first of the game. Clark knocks down the free throw, his first points of the game. 12-49 now our score. Second one is good as well. 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. Seeker with the ball now for the Titans. Kicks it over to the corner. Froman thought about it, doesn't want it. Back over Siegfried, guarded by Whitman. They give it to Knowles. Good defense from Clark. Fast break here for Whitman in West Prairie. Goes up with the elbow shot. Doesn't quite roll in. Froman going to have it now instead. Gives it to the corner. Siegfried, nice cut inside. Throws it up and in. 4 here in the quarter. He's got 15 on the game. Leading scorer so far. Almost halfway through the third. 3-pointer airballed. Siegfried saves it. Froman gets it back. Titans with another chance here on offense. Over to Siegfried, down to Knowles. He throws that one down too. He's got 8 now on the game, 4 points here in the third. Nice back cut. Clark, beautiful pass from the counter as well. Clark just saw his man slacking, goes right behind him, wide open for the back cut. But it was a nice pass. I shouldn't even say wide open. It was a great pass through a little alley. Knowles 3. Oh my, that's no good. Copeland with the rebound. Gives it over to Clark. Clark has a little bit of a hot streak right now, and double dribble going to be called, and he wanted to go for the heat check there for a minute. 53-15 our score. Titans with the lead. Siegfried getting the play. Hurts in for Grothaus. Crowley's in for Froman. Back out to Siegfried. Has Knowles down low, and he doesn't jump for that one. Just took it too easy. And Dahl, I thought was going to give him some choice words, but doesn't say anything as he goes back. Full court pressure here from the Titans. Copeland just goes right past Crowley. Back cut again from Clark. Blocked by Knowles this time. Kicks it back out, and they're going to say Clark was out of bounds. Had another back cut and a great pass, but just not quite fast enough to get around the arms of Knowles. Titans back on offense here. Crowley gets it over Hurt. Back to Gooding. Skip pass to Siegfried. Tries a 3. That's good. Siegfried knocks down the State Bank of Nauvoo 3 again. He's got 7 here in the quarter, 18 on the game. Nice shot there from West Prairie. They get 2, make it 56-17. Titans back with the ball on offense. Hurt with it, looking around. has Siegfried outside. Whitman with the nice shot on the other end. A chance here again to counter. Bounce pass up to Whitman. He tries to get another bounce pass. It's no good, and they're going to say Gooding was out of bounds. Froman and Grothaus will check in for Siegfried and Gooding. Whitman has 4 on the game after that last layup. 2:21 left to play here in the third. They get it in over top. DeCounter drives, kicks it out. Good defense from Hurt reading that. Back down to DeCounter. Hurt gets his hand in on it. Turnaround jump shot. That one looks good. Doesn't fall over the extended arm of Knowles. Now Froman with it in the corner. Swinging around. Grothaus drives, lobs, and Knowles puts it in. Couldn't quite get the dunk there. But 2 points for the Titans. He has 10 on the game. 58-17 the lead. Foul going to be called against Hurt. His first. Jess Scott going to check into the game here for the Titans. Cooper Knowles will check out. Maybe his last minutes of this game, possibly. 1:46 to play here in the third. Copeland with it. Spin move, drive inside, puts his layup up. That one rolls in. Nice shot from Braden Copeland. He's got 5, his second bucket of the game. Hurt with it now. Titans moving the ball. Layup is no good. Scott can't get the rebound. Clark comes down with it. Whitman with the ball. First substitution going to come in here for West Prairie. Layup for Whitman again. He's got 6, the leading scorer for the Cyclones. Froman drives, puts one up, no good long. Gets his own rebound, throws it up again. He'll head to the Cole Morgan Halling free throw line for 2 shots. Number 43, Jair Flor Durham, going to check into the game for West Prairie after this. Froman, his first free throw, that one's good. Titans are now 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Eli to counter, check out. Flor Durham will check in. Second one here for Froman. That one's no good. Long rebound, Scott gets it. They're going to call a foul against Clark. It'll stay here with the Titans. Second foul against Cyclones here in this quarter. Neither team really in foul trouble. Crowley thought about the quick corner 3. Skip pass over to Hurt. Was a little high. He can't put it up. Over to Froman, down to Grothaus. Good ball movement from the Titans, and the layup falls for Gavin Grothaus, who has 13 on the game. 40-point lead for the Titans, 61-21. Froman gets his hand on the ball. Whitman retains it. Almost throws it out of bounds. Copeland has to save it. Back to Copeland in the corner. 40 seconds on the clock. Flor Durham screen. 3-pointer. No good. Looked nice. Doesn't fall. Whitman will try one. A little bit of a double pump there. His 15-foot jumper isn't good. Froman with a great steal from Copeland. Goes up, fast break layup. That's no good. Rebounded by Grothaus. Tries to give it up to Hurt and out of bounds. They're going to call a foul against Whitman. Should be his second of the game, team's third of the quarter. DeCounter and Caden Little will check into the game for West Prairie. Flor Durham and Olson will check out. .20 seconds to go here in the third. Titans with a 40-point lead. Over to Hurt, swinging it around. Nothing there. Zone defense from West Prairie. 8 seconds on the clock. Froman with it. 5 seconds on the clock. Grothaus will try the open 3. That's no good. Rebounded by Little. Can't put it up. And a 40-point lead heading to the fourth for the Titans here. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH with Hancock Titan Sports, presented by LJ Insurance. That's it from the third. We'll head to a quick break. We'll be back for the fourth quarter after this.
You get the opportunity to see so many different things that if you worked at a bigger hospital, you may not be able to see. You know, work is not just about the job, it's also about the people that work alongside you. And we have the best teamwork. They're like a second family. Sometimes you can't get that feeling other places.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available. So with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, with Hancock Titans Sports, presented by LJ Insurance. Fourth quarter, Titans up 61-21. And Wade Gooding for the Titans getting his first minutes of the matchup. Continuous clock going to be put into effect for the rest of the game, I do believe. Eli to counter with it, loses control, ball on the floor. West Prairie retains it. Copeland with it against Froman. Drive, hop, step, throws it up, and travel going to be called. There's too many steps there for Copeland. It'll be Titans ball. For the Titans starters currently on the bench, that's Gooding, Grothaus, Knowles, and Siegfried, 3 seniors and a junior. Froman, the sophomore for this Titans squad, still out there. 7:15 on the clock here in the fourth. Good ball movement here from the Titans. Kick it back out. Crowley will try an open three. That one's good. Crowley knocks down the State Bank of Nauvoo three. He's got 5 on the game. First points here of the fourth goes to the Titans. Copeland tries a three of his own. The answer isn't there. Hurt with the rebound. Froman with it, gives it corner. Crowley, can he get another? That one's no good. Froman rebound, putback is there. Froman's up to 13. Siegfried still the leading scorer for the game with 18 points, but most likely not going to play here in the fourth. Titans 4 players with double-digit points. DeCounter with it, working against Scott. Turns a corner, loses control. Gooding gets the ball. Not sure which Titan defender poked it loose. Froman in the void, kicks it up. Gooding had DeCounter behind it, gives it back over. Scott was wide open down low, throws it up, fouled, head to the line for 2 here. Scott is 0 for 1 from the free throw line so far. He has 2 on the game, had an and 1 opportunity earlier. First free throw attempt for the Cole Morgan Halling free throws. That one is no good from Scott. Jonah Bradley going to check into the game for the Titans. It'll send Froman to the bench. And that'll be the last we see of him, most likely, here in this one. Titans still have 2 players on their bench that have not played. Second one is good from Scott. He's 1 for 3 from the line with 3 points in this one. The foul was on Eli DeCounter. He has 3 on the match. DeCounter with the ball now, guarded by Bradley. Gonna work against him in the post. His turnaround jump shot no good. Rebounded by Scott. Gives it over to Hurt. Titans with it. 5 minutes on the clock. Crowley in the corner. Pass. Long skip pass to Gooding. Oh, off the side of the backboard. Gets his rebound. Puts one up. Oh, my. Turns something bad into something miraculous there. Wade Gooding gets the layup. Acrobatic finish. Oh, my. Don't quite know if you want to put that one on the highlight reel. Hurt gets his hand on the ball. Over to Clark. His layup is no good. Scott with another rebound. Up to Bradley. Great outlet pass. Goes up with the fast break layup. That's no good. Wants a foul, and there's Crowley. He's going to pick one up. Should be Crowley's first of the game. Titans first of the quarter. 69-21 lead for the Titans. Braden Copeland will check into the game for Matt Whitman, the only starter or a player that's not a starter out there for West Prairie is number 5, Caden Little. Max Siegfried and Hunter Whibley going to check into the game here for the Titans. Foul going to be called. DeCounter will head to the line for 2. The Titans subs will check in after this. First free throw for DeCounter. Flora Durham will check into the game for Little. Crowley and Hurt will check out. That'll be the last we see of them here in this one. Second one, that's up and good as well. 2 points there for DeCounter. He's the tied leading scorer for West Prairie with 6. Whibley with it. Good steal by DeCounter. Fast break. Copeland goes up for the layup. He's got 7 on the game after that one. 3 minutes to play. 25-69 the score. Siegfried tries a corner 3. That's good. Max Siegfried knocks down the State Bank of Nauvoo 3. He's 1 for 1 in this one. Flora Durham with it, gives it over. Copeland tries a deep 3. It's not there. Tipped around. Bradley comes away with it. 72-25 the score. Scott gets the layup with the contact. Skip pass up to DeCounter. Gets 3. Titans on him immediately. Foul going to be called against Siegfried. This will be his first of the game. Ryan Clark will check out. Matt Whitman will come back in. 1:58 on the clock here in the 4th. DeCounter tries a 3. That's deep, no good. Flora Durham put back. Oh, doesn't quite roll in. Foul going to be called here against Siegfried again. This will be his second quick foul. Clock is still ticking. 1:30 on the clock, 74-25. DeCounter working against Scott. Throws it up, no good, long. Rebounded by Scott, good defense there from the junior. 3-pointers up, no good from Gooding. Rebounded by the Titans. Siegfried now with it. Gets it back to Whibley. Tries to get it down to Scott. Poked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Titans. 1 minute on the clock and counting down. They get it in up top. Whitman tries to go for the steal. Siegfried tries another 3. No good. Whibley tries to get the rebound. It's loose. Scott comes away with it, and Gooding can't hold on to it. A little hard pass. And the student section right there giving Gooding some choice words about how he should have caught that one. West Prairie with it. Baseline drive, Whitman, his shot no good, gets his own rebound. Kicks it back out, Flora Durham doesn't try it. Whitman will, that's no good, airballed. It'll be Titans ball, 15 seconds to go, and that'll most likely be the end of this one. The Titans will get a 74-25 win. 49-point victory for the Titans at the West Hancock, or rather Hancock County Boys Basketball Invitational. This is their first game of the tournament. They'll be playing tomorrow night as well. I believe this is the second loss for West Prairie in the tournament. They lost to Unity in day number 1. I got some into the game stats for you here for this one. We'll start off with the losing West Prairie Cyclones. With 2 points was Rugger Olson, 4 points to Ryan Clark, 6 points to Eli DeCounter, 6 points to Matt Whitman, and 7 points. The leading scorer for West Prairie was Braden Copeland. For the Titans, They get the win by 49. 3 points belongs to Braden Hurt. 2 points belongs to Nolan Gooding. 3 points to Jess Scott. 3 points to Max Siegfried. 10 points belongs to Cooper Knowles. 5 to Jordan Crowley. 13 to Hunter Froman and Gavin Grothaus. And the leading scorer for the game with 18 points is Lewis Siegfried. Titans get the win. They'll be back tomorrow night against Unity for the 7:30 game. Illini West will take on West Prairie at 6 o'clock. We'll be here tomorrow for both of those matchups. Thank you for joining in and watching. We're going to shut this stream down. We'll be back tomorrow. My name's Luke Little. Emily Hagee on camera, as always. Thanks for tuning in. This has been TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, with Hancock Titan Sports, presented by LJ Insurance. Have a great night.